If you don't know how to draft a bustier pattern, then this class is for you. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe and click the notification bell for videos like this. So right now I'll be showing you how to draft a bustier pattern. So I've gotten my basic horizontal lines. Now I'm about to get the chest line. For us to get the chest line on this pattern, if you are going to be sloping down by 1.5 inch on your shoulder line, then you have to do your bust divided by 6 plus 3 inches. But if you'll be sloping down by 1 inch, then you have to do your bust divided by 6 plus 2.5 inch. For me, my chest line on this pattern will be 8.5 inches. As you can see, 8.5 inches. So right now I am drawing the horizontal line for 8.5 inches, and then after getting my 8.5 inches, I had to get my neckline, as you can see, and then my shoulder line. Remember, our shoulder line is shoulder divided by 2. Mine is 8, and then I connect it to my chest line, as you can see. Then after getting my chest line and my shoulder line, as you can see, I mark my neckline 3.5 inch by 3.5 inch. That's 3.5 by 3.5. That is what I'm using for my front neckline, as you can see, and then I give it the curve at the neckline. So right now guys, the next thing is to label our horizontal lines. This is my chest, the bust, the under bust point, and then the waist point. You get what I mean, guys? You understand? So right now, the next thing we'll be doing is to get our nipple to nipple measurement. The nipple to nipple measurement I'll be using for this pattern is 3.5. As you can see, please make sure to start from your bust point to mark it. Mark your 3.5 on your bust point, and then mark it on your under bust area, and then at the waist area. And then you connect with a straight line, as you can see. You understand? You get the game, right? So after connecting your vertical lines, on the area going towards the center, you mark from your under bust. You come out by 1/2 inch on your under bust, and then on your waist area you come out by 1/2 inch, and then on the area going towards the side you come out by 1.5 inch, and then on your under bust you come out by 1.5 inch, and then you connect with your straight line. Please, before connecting the whole curves together, make sure you come down by 1 inch from your bust point. That is where our connection will be starting. So after coming down by 1 inch under your bust point, you use your curve ruler, the way I'm doing right now, to connect the points together. So guys, drafting a bustier pattern is very easy. So many people have different ways of drafting a bustier pattern, but trust me, this pattern, this style I'm showing you, is the easiest and the best pattern you can ever get. So right now I came down by 1.5 inch on my shoulder area, and then connected it back to my neckline. Guys, the next thing we are going to be doing right now is to get the midpoint of our shoulder line. After getting the midpoint of our shoulder line, we connect it down to the bust line, as you can see. After connecting it down to the bust line, we are now going to be getting our armhole curve. So before getting your armhole curve, you divide your bust by 4 and mark, and then get the midpoint of your armhole length. Then you connect it with your curve the way you are seeing on the video. So guys, after getting our armhole curve, the next thing we are going to be doing right now is to get our chest line, that is our coverage for the front dress. For this tutorial, I came up by 1.75 to get the chest line, which is the coverage. Then I came out by 1 inch on both sides. After marking 1 inch on both sides for the bust tightening, I connected it with my curve rule, as you can see. You know, this bust tightening, upper bust tightening, is very important for your bustier to have a very nice shape. And please don't forget that you have to do it on your chest line. For the sake of this tutorial, I'll be using a sweetheart neckline, depending on your own choice. For this, I came down by 1 inch, as you can see, just a little sweetheart neckline. And then I used my curve rule to get one side of the curve to have that sweetheart shape, as you can see. Please make sure to use your own measurement. And then on the other side too, I used my curve on the other side. As you can see, you can use a straight line, a straight neckline, just make sure if you want a deep plunging V neckline, you can as well use it. So for you to get your horizontal measurements, guys, please don't forget to put in back the dots you eliminated while taking your measurements, just like this. The dots you eliminate. Please, as you're getting your horizontal measurement, make sure to put in back those dots that you inserted into your measurement. So after dividing by 4, I placed in my dart measurement, which is the 2 inch I marked on the upper bust. And then on the upper bust, usually I eliminate getting the measurement for my under bust, and then for the down area, which is the waist, I divided by 4 and then placed in back my dart, which is 2 inch. As you can see, 2 inch, that's ½ inch plus 1.5 inch, that is 2 inch. 2 inches, as you can see. And then after getting my horizontal measurements, I used my straight rule to connect it just the way you are seeing on the video. Guys, please pay close attention to what I'm going to do in this front pattern right now. So our front pattern is longer than the back pattern by 2 inches. So right now we are going to be doing what is called side bust tightening. So right now we came down by 2 after getting your horizontal measurements, as you can see, and then connected it to the bust point area the way you are seeing on the video. Please make sure that before taking this side bust tightening, that you have already taken the difference between your front half length and your back half length. So mine, the difference is 2, which is what I marked in here. Remember that the difference between your back and your front half length is that your front have the bust area. So that is why that was how I got the difference of 2 inches. Please make sure to use your own measurement. The next thing I'll be doing on this pattern before cutting, guys, is that I'll be adding my sewing allowance directly on the pattern paper. Some people put their sewing allowance when placing their pattern paper on their main fabric to cut, but in this tutorial I'll be adding my sewing allowance. So I'm adding 1.5 inch. That is what I'll be using as my sewing allowance. And after adding my 1.5 inch, I measured the 2 lines to check if they are the same. If they are not the same, then make sure the both lines are exactly of the same inches. None should be longer than the other, guys. So we'll be heading over for the back pattern. Guys, at the end of this video, we'll be doing our cutting for the front pattern and the back pattern. So after getting our back horizontal lines, I came out by 1 inch to eliminate zipper bulge. As you can see, please make sure the 1 inch is gotten on your waistline or at the end of your back half length, and then you connect it to your neckline the way I'm doing right now. Please, this will help us to eliminate zipper bulge. If you don't do this, your zip at the back may be bulging. So if you follow me correctly, you will see what I'm doing. And at this point of our zipper bulge line, we are going to get our nipple measurement, which is our nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. Remember, I said mine is 3.5 inches, but from the first line you are seeing me place my tape is 4.5 inches. So place your tape and get 4.5 inch on the bust line and on the waistline. Then connect the 2 dots together. Now we've gotten our bust line. Then we get 1/2 inch on both sides. Mark 1/2 inch on both sides, the usual way we get our darts. Then connect it back to the point. As you can see, please remember that your darts for the back starts 1 inch above the bust line. Then for the front, it starts 1 inch below your bust line. So after getting our dart measurements, the next thing we'll be doing, guys, is to get our horizontal measurements, and make sure you start from this second line that you are seeing right there. As you're taking your horizontal measurement, guys, don't forget to put back your darts that you eliminated while taking in your dart measurements, just as we used 1 inch for our darts. After marking our horizontal measurement, you place it back. So right now, this is our back measurement. We'll be getting our armhole. Divide your armhole into 2, then get the midpoint, come in by 1/2 inches towards the center, and then connect it with your armhole curve. As you can see on the video, connect it with your armhole curve. For the front, I usually come in by 0.75 to get my armhole curve, and then for the back, I come in by 1/2 inch because your back you need to cover well. And then please, I'll be using zipper for my bustier. So right now I'll be marking my neckline. I came down by 1 inch, and then for the neck width, I came out by 3.5 inches, and then I got my neckline for the back, just the way you're seeing it. You get what I mean, guys? It's not difficult, but trust me, this pattern I'm showing you is the best you can ever get anywhere. This bustier pattern is the best you can ever get anywhere. And then, just as I did for my front pattern, I am inserting my sewing allowance, which is 1.5 inches. Make sure that the 2 lines are exactly the same thing. None should be longer than the other, just as we did for the front pattern. So we are going to do for the back pattern. So guys, our back pattern is ready. Zipper bulge has been eliminated. Then you can give your back any neckline style you want. If you want it to be open, just the way I'm doing, this is when to create any kind of style you want. So this is our back yoke I'm labeling right now, guys. So guys, the next thing I did was to get the midpoint of my shoulder, and then I connected it to the chest line. As you can see, So after connecting it, I had to label. This is the yoke, this is the center back, this is the side back of our back pattern. So guys, the next thing I do to eliminate zipper bulge is to come up by 1 inch at the waist area on the zip area, as you can see, then connect it to the waist side. It all depends on the person's shape. I go as high as 1 inch, I sometimes 0.75. so right now guys, we are done marking our pattern for the back. The next thing we'll be doing is to cut out our pattern, cut out the yoke, and then cut out your center back and your side back. So guys, this is now time for us to cut the front pattern. The next thing we are going to do is to measure the upper bust area and know if the two lines align. If one is longer than the other, please make sure to extend the measurement so that the both lines will be the same, just the way you are seeing on the video. Then after doing that, you connect it back with your curve just to make sure the two lines are the same. So guys, the next thing we'll be doing now is the side bust tightening to eliminate it. First of all, we are going to open up the center area and then use the down line to cover up, just the way I'm doing it. Use it to cover up the side bust tightening, and after covering it up, then you use your masking tape to close it down. So right now we are eliminating the side bust tightening just the way you are seeing in the video. If you follow the process I am taking you through right now, it will be very easy for you. If you don't open the center area just the way I opened it up, you are not going to be finding it easy to do. So the way I showed you right now is just the easiest way to close up your side bust elimination. So right now I'll be cutting off everything the way you are seeing. Please make sure to label properly, and then label your yoke, your center front, your side front, so you don't make mistake while placing it on your fabric for you to cut. So guys, this is just the very simplified method of drafting your bustier pattern. Thank you so much for staying. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do well to click the subscribe button, like, share to your friends, and stay tuned for more video. Thanks so much. Bye bye.